Carol DiStefano and Nicole Elliott's counseling session. Thank you for coming to counseling today.
Thank you.
How was the weather out there?
Your side streets were messy, but the main ones were.
I know. We're usually the last ones to get done. I don't know why.
I found parking. So
oh, excellent. Great, great. Well, have you ever been to counseling before?
Never did.
Never? Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm just kind of nervous to open up to someone.
Okay. All right. Well, if ever you're uncomfortable, just let me know and we can stop. Okay? All right. What do you find is the main difference to going to school as an adult versus when you're a teenager?
I found it harder to have classes online because I do like the one-on-one interaction with the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I find I like the age groups better. I find I'm a little more mature.
Mm-hmm.
The assignments, I find them overwhelming at my age than when I was in high school. Do it easy, and now I'm overthinking everything, so I want a good grade.
Yeah. Do you find that you want better grades now versus when you were in school when you were a teenager?
Yes. Like in school, I care about my grades, but not as much as I do now.
Right. I think that's pretty normal, pretty standard for most people, to tell you the truth. Yeah. What is the benefit to being in school as an adult?
I think showing my dedication as an employee to want to upgrade my education and further climb up the ladder at work,
Mm-hmm.
and show them that I am a dedicated employee. I'm engaged and I'm constantly learning, and I'm not just in a rut at a regular job.
Right. So you'd like to use this to get ahead in your job, would you?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. And what do you find is difficult with being in school as an adult?
I find, I don't know, just finding a balance between working full time and going to school part time.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go to the gym and eat and make my meals, but sometimes just not enough time. So I find myself rushing to school and not really caring what I look like. So I'll just throw my hair up, wear whatever, when normally I would actually care about my appearance. I find online learning hard for me. I like in class.
Yeah.
I like a set schedule.
It sounds like you're really having troubles with the online learning.
I am, yeah.
Yeah. And what part of it don't you?
It is user friendly, but I like everything printed out.
Yeah.
I like to see it, on my desk, like the paper. Online, I feel like I'm clicking everywhere. I like have a few screens open, so I am good at multitasking, but I find that I'm looking ever for the outlines or the assignments when in class I feel like it's all printed, it's right in front of me, and it's just me and the teacher, or the class and the teacher.
The class and the teacher.
Me, flipping up this screen and that screen in Word and Excel and...
Yeah, so it's a one-on-one you like.
Yes.
Yeah, or the classroom setting.
Yeah.
Right, putting ideas off of each other. Mm-hmm. Right.
So I learned a lot with the discussion,
mm-hmm.
and I remember things for exams or, midterms. I'll remember a conversation I can go off of when I'm doing online. It's just me.
Right, right. Okay. What other opportunities do you think are going to open up for you when you get the diploma in social service work?
With my career, there's a lot of positions that are social service worker based. I went through all job postings for the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen probably at least 15 job postings, all, different departments too. So there's daycare subsidy, there's employment, there's housing, there's Ontario Works.
Right.
So it opens up a lot of job opportunities, and then after, let's say I was a caseworker,
right.
a 5-year goal could be a team lead, which is a leader of the caseworkers, and another 10-year goal could be a trainer, which trains the workers. So there is room to grow up into retirement.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot of different opportunities that open up for you with this diploma. Is that right?
Yes. So hopefully everything goes well. Oh,
I'm sure it will. Excellent. And that's all the questions that I had for you. Is there anything that the school can do, actually, now that I think of it, is there anything the school can do to help you, maybe with the online learning?
They have some supports. They offered Microsoft Office for us, free, so that was good. They do have a library that I have used, and actually computer labs. Sometimes I go in there instead of sitting home on my laptop because I find that distracts me. So I'll go into the Mohawk College and use the library. So that's good.
Right.
I think just online learning is the way to go. It seems like technology is taking over. So I think I just need to, grow with my skills and learn how to do the online better and organize myself so that way it works.
Right. Is it possible perhaps to maybe get another student to work with you while you're doing the online courses so you can bounce ideas off of each other?
Yeah, I never thought about that. That would be a great idea. To find a classmate that maybe is having the same issues as I am with the online learning, or just someone who wants a partner in crime. And we can go somewhere and bounce ideas off each other.
Yeah.
And that's a great idea. I didn't think about that.
Good. Well, thank you very much for coming to this counseling session. And do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks so much for talking to me and opening this idea.
You're welcome. Let's see a minute. Sorry. Go.
Hey Carol, thanks for taking the time
Go.
Hi Carol, thanks for taking the time to meet with me today. I've been looking forward to getting to know you. I have a few questions I would like to ask. So my first question is, why did you choose the social service worker field?
I chose it because a boss of mine said that I would be good at it. So that's why I picked it. It was something that I wanted to do when I was younger. And so with my kids getting older, I figured it was a good opportunity to go and do something,
Okay, that's great. My second one is, what are you looking to learn in interviewing course?
Well, I'm looking to get better at my listening skills, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
I find that when I talk to people, a lot of times I'm trying to think of the next thing that I want to say, and I'm trying to solve their problems right away instead of listening.
Okay.
Right? And so that's really what I'd like to learn, is maybe some communication skills that I didn't know that I was lacking in until I was taking program.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
This one's close to home. So how do you feel about living in the city of Hamilton?
Well, I like living. I've always lived in Hamilton. Pretty much as long as I can remember. I like that we have a really rich arts and culture in the city, and I enjoy going to some of the things, the events that are happening. The comics that come to Hamilton Place and going to the art crawl and things like that. I really enjoy that, and I really see the city growing.
Yeah.
So all of the downtown is starting to look really nice now, and I like all the architecture down there. I've always kind of lived for the last 20 years anyway in the suburbs, so I do like being in the city, but still a little bit away from the hustle and bustle.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the best of both worlds.
Yes, that's right.
All right. So my last question is, what are the little things that in life that make you smile?
My kids usually make me smile. Getting good work in school. I'm kind of a smiley person anyway, so I kind of have a permanent smile on my face. I'm not exactly sure why. Jokes and going on the internet and seeing all these funny little silly jokes. I think they're funny. And so my husband, a lot of times when we're having a good day, he makes me smile. So my friends, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in today. It was a pleasure to interview you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so my positive thing is I really felt like you were listening to me, you made eye contact, I felt we were really engaged, and actually at one point I felt like it was just me and you in the room, and I could really open up to you, which is really good. The only negative feedback is I felt like in between your questions and answers, if there was more silence, that way I just felt a little bit rushed with the questions. So So yeah, if maybe in between questions and answers there'd be some more sounds like a pause.
Okay.
Helpful.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you. My feedback, positive feedback, was that you had a really nice tone to your voice. It was really calming, and you did make eye contact with me pretty much the whole time. So I felt at ease, you know, with the tone of your voice and the smiling and you making eye contact. So all of those things were really positive, and I really liked them. The only thing that I noticed for the negative feedback would be, or the constructive feedback,
Yes.
Is that you tended to speak a little fast.
Okay. Yeah.
So that would I'd maybe slow it down just a little bit, because you know you kind of tell you're a little bit nervous, so because
Yeah.
you know, I'm doing this. But that would be my constructive feedback for you, is to maybe just slow down a little bit, because when you tend to speed up, the person thinks you're not listening.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, but all in all, though, I thought it was excellent. It was really good.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.